There are lots of good and bad things about every smartwatch, and it often gets overlooked while reviewing smartwatches, as it gets difficult to focus on small nuances. The Apple Watch series is no different. In this video, I have discussed the pros and cons of the Apple Watch. Let's first start with the pros. Apple Watch is the pioneer of fall detection, and I won't be lying if I say it has one of the best implementations of the feature to date. Now, some smartwatches like Samsung have caught up, but the latest Apple Watch introduces crash detection. Now, Apple Watch can detect car crashes and alert authorities so help can reach you at right time. This is probably the biggest feature Apple introduced in 2022, and this is one of the biggest pro of owning an Apple Watch. However, you will have to purchase the latest generation Apple Watch 8 to get crash detection. One of the biggest reasons athletes prefer Garmin watches is because of the number of sports-oriented features it offers. Apple Watches have usually lagged behind in this department for a long time. However, the latest Watch OS 9 offers a lot of sports-oriented features like triathlon support, deeper structured workout, interval training, running power metrics, and backtrack support. You can now also see heart rate zones during the workout using the Apple Watch. By the way, the Apple Watch series already supports Bluetooth chest straps. All in all, there are a lot of changes, and Apple Watch is now more than a decent sports smartwatch. In terms of build quality, I would say the Apple Watch series has one of the best builds for a lifestyle oriented watch. All the Apple Watch has sapphire crystal, which is one of the best glasses for display protection. Not only that, the Apple Watch Series 8 pushes the envelope when it comes to bezels to screen ratio. The latest Apple Watch is water resistance up to 50 meter underwater and rated IP6X dust resistant. When it comes to smart features, Apple Watches is one of the best. It has one of the finest app collections in the App Store. You can install third-party apps like Map My Run, Nike Run Club, Strava, Headspace, Calm, Audible, Spotify, and more. Apple Watch also supports advanced features like the ability to send messages and reply to IM apps like WhatsApp. Apple Watch's series also has a built-in speaker and microphone that you can use to take or make calls. Likewise, Siri on the Apple Watch offers one of the most comprehensive sets of features available on a smartwatch. The only real close competitor that I can think of is Google Assistant and Bixby on Samsung Galaxy Watch. While the Apple Watch might not be a first in everything, but it does offer a good implementation. For example, the Apple Watch is the one that made blood oxygen and ECG readings a relevant feature in a smartwatch. Now with temperature sensors and female health tracking features, it has really become one of the best smartwatches for health tracking as well. And everyone should appreciate it as the rest of the brands will follow the suit. Enough about the pros, let's talk about some cons now. Let's get away with the one of the con known by almost everyone, that is battery life. Apple Watch usually lasts 24 hours or less with heavy usage. I know the latest Apple Watch Series 8 Ultra has a bigger battery, but that's not affordable right now. Nor is that battery size standard in other Apple smartwatches. Now, Apple has tried fixing these issues by introducing fast charging support. However, I don't think it's enough. The next con on the list is subjective, and not everyone will agree. I like round shaped watches as they feel more natural to me on hand. However, you can get Apple Watch only in square shape form. I would love it if Apple will launch a round shaped smartwatch in the future. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it, because almost everyone has. Apple is notorious for not supporting Android devices, and Google seems to be going that way too. So I would like Apple to take the initiative now and start supporting Android phones. And who knows, it might entice some users to switch to Apple devices. So guys, that is my list of pros and cons of going with the Apple Watch. Do you agree with the list? Share your opinion in the comments below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you found this video useful, With that, it's time to say goodbye. See you next time.